some people were curious how I started preaching and now I'm an organizer and they think I switched tracks. But in my mind, I didn't switch tracks. I'm still on the same track. However, the how is just a little different. The main point that I want to get across is that, God is love. But with God is love, love is just as well, and so with love, it's just that comes action.
This is liturgy in the street. This is church in the street. It is song in the street. It is lament in the street. The tears are in the street. It is an altar call in the street. When the kids say, Black Lives Matter, like that's a prayer. It's a demand and a prayer and an altar call that we will make a world in which Black Lives Matter. And that's so exciting to me that the church is coming outside of the walls, that the outside is coming inside the church.
Jesus was a Black man. Jesus was lynched. Jesus was lynched for trying to dismantle a very political system that did not serve the people. In the Bible, it talks a lot about the disenfranchised, the foreigners, the orphans, the women, the people in the society who are marginalized. And so a lot of times people don't think politics and religion should ever be intersected, but the Bible's very political. It was very political.
We are seeing in real time what's happening in Atlanta, what happens in Minneapolis. We see in real time what happens in New York, both the good, the beauty of what happens, but also, sadly, the pepper spray, the violence. We see all of that in a real time way that almost forces us to a prophetic space.
I feel like if you are, someone of faith, you care about people, and no matter what faith that is. And in that, you have to ask yourself, well, what does caring and loving people look like? And to me, that's action, that's just, that's love, that's identifying George Floyd with Jesus's Black body on the cross.
I love it.